Okay, so for the last two questions, a message for the Australian people, people in Indonesia who we don't get to see, people in Surabaya, Medan, all the other places that we can't get to because we've only got a short time. If people want to participate, then they can just send us a short film just for the last two questions. So, message to the people of Australia. You can write it on a piece of paper, hold it up, make sure you get from the head down to maybe the knees or the waist so that it can be read. Not a photo, make it a video with a written message. If your message is too long, the writing will be too small and we can't read it. But if you have a joint message, then you can separate it into different sentences. One person holds up one sentence, then you do a separate video, the second person holds up the second sentence, and another video, the third person does the third sentence, and all together it will make one message to the people of Australia. Then you can write another message and do a new video for Australian politicians. Message to Australian politicians. So when we get all these videos, we will put it together to make one video. And so we will say message to Australian politicians, and then we will have your video of you holding up a piece of paper with your message to Australian politicians. You just hold it up and you have a sentence on it or something. It is whatever you want to say. It might be, please help us. We have been stuck here 10 years, no resettlement, or whatever it might be. Or I arrived in August 2014. I need to be resettled as much as someone who arrived in Indonesia before July 2014. They're just two examples because our main focus is to have the ban on July 2014 lifted and to increase the number of people that Australia accepts. So it might even be, I want to work and pay taxes. I want to do, I want to help the Australian community. I am a qualified nurse. I am a business owner. Whatever it might be, whatever. It's your message. It just might be, I want my children to have a future. There's no future in Indonesia, we know that. So hopefully this explains things. So 2 videos. 1, message to the Australian people. 2, message to Australian politicians or the Australian government. Okay.